Have you ever experienced a time in your life where it seemed like everything was going wrong? Maybe in the past, or maybe even in the present, where it just feels like nothing's really clicking, or you're having a run of bad luck. Well, today I want to talk about how even in these moments, everything is actually working out for you. And understanding this is actually the trick to getting your luck to turn around. Okay, so in today's video, we're going to talk about how everything is actually working out for you. Yes, even if it looks like everything is falling apart right now, it's actually working out in your favor. Now, real quick, I did want to mention that today is actually the last day to get my new manifestation program for 50% off. So if you're one of the people who is interested in signing up, make sure to go ahead and do that today. I'll talk more about that program at the end of the video, but just wanted to mention that up front. Also, if you're new to my work, please make sure to subscribe and like the video, and of course, turn on the notifications. All right, so I've been getting lots of questions recently from lots of viewers on my live stream videos that have to do with being in scenarios where it seems like the sky is falling. So there's all kinds of problems that are going on, and it's very hard for the person to see, how am I supposed to manifest a better reality when it looks like my life is a total dumpster fire? Okay, so today we want to talk about a very critical thing to understand, which is that, again, everything is always working out for you. Okay, it always is, even when it looks like things are bad. See, the reality is that everything is working as it should be. Everything is working for you, but when you don't see it, this is what causes the suffering. When you don't see it working for you, when you don't acknowledge that it's working for you, that is what causes you to suffer. And that's the only thing that causes you to suffer, is your lack of awareness that things are working out. Through the law of attraction, through the law of assumption, you are creating your reality through your consciousness. So everything that's going on is entirely under your control. It may not seem that way at times, but it always is. And when things come up into your reality that are disruptions, or they look like bad manifestations, they are actually tremendous guidance that is desperately trying to get you to turn in a direction to get everything that you want. Okay. The problem is that when things start going wrong, people look at the things going wrong and they say, things are not working out for me. This is not working out for me. And they don't take the guidance. And so this is an important thing to get if you are learning about manifestation, if you want to create a really wonderful world for yourself, is understanding that even the terrible stuff is helping you. Okay. It's helping you. So, to bring this home, have you ever had something happen that looked like it was bad on the surface, but then after time passed, you realized that it actually helped you, or that it actually set you up for something better? The reality is this is always the case. Okay. So whenever something goes wrong in your reality, maybe in the moment, you don't like it very much, but a year down the line, 6 months down the line, maybe even 2 hours down the line, you can see how that negative thing actually pivoted you into a better reality. Now, when you start to notice this and acknowledge this, it becomes easier for you to accept that whatever's happening right now is working out for me. And when you accept that, that's the message your consciousness is putting out into the reality, which is everything's working out for me. This dumpster fire is working out for me. And then because that's the message that you are putting out, reality will shift and give you the blessings that you want immediately. All right. So perfect example is something that happened to me this morning. Okay. This morning. So this morning, it was my goal to go to the gym, and today was one of the days that I do cardio. And so for cardio, I like to ride the stationary bike. Okay, I do pretty easy cardio. But at my gym, they have this interesting room. It's like a movie room. So it's dark, they'll play a movie, and I can sit on the bike and just kind of watch the movie, or I can just kind of space out. Now, sometimes I like to go into the movie room, not to watch the movie, but to actually do work. So I will go in and sit on the stationary bike and do my cardio, and I'll do things like check up on email, or maybe I'll write scripts for videos, or I'll have some kind of work project that I'm going to get done while I'm killing time on this bike. So today, my objective was to write the script for today's video. Okay, so I did not have a concept. I did not have a title. I didn't have anything. I'm like, you know what? While I'm on the bike, I'm going to bang it out. Okay. Now I go into the cardio room today and I'm just not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. I don't feel like writing. I don't feel like doing work. I'm like, you know what? Maybe I just want to do a video today. It's fine. And so I sit on the bike and I'm like, you know what? It's fine. We're just going to sit here and watch the movie. So I sat down, and I didn't even know what movie it was. I just rolled in and sat down. And as I sat down and got myself seated, the woman at the bike next to me, I noticed that she is on the phone. Okay, she's on the phone. Now, this is a movie room. You're not supposed to be on your phone. Okay, people are supposed to be sitting there quiet, watching the movie, not listening to your silly conversation. And I look over, I'm like, is this woman for real? All right, what is she doing? And part of me is like, should I tell her to shut up? And I was kind of conflicted about it. I'm like, I really don't like what's going on here. But in the moment, I'm like, you know what? I don't feel like having a confrontation. I don't feel like dealing with this right now. And I know that when negative things happen, it's still working out for me. So for some reason, she's supposed to be here, and that's fine. That was the thought that I had. And I'm like, you know what? What would be better? And I looked up at the movie finally. I looked at the movie and I realized that they were actually playing a horror movie. And I hate horror movies. So I'm like, oh my gosh, okay, well, I guess I'm not going to watch the movie. I'm like, you know what? Let's just go ahead and put my earbuds in, because I don't want to listen to her and I don't want to watch this movie. And I'm sure everything's just working out for me anyway. So it's okay. So I put in my earbuds. And as soon as I put in my earbuds, the song that came on gave me this rush of motivation. And I'm like, you know what? I feel like writing my script now. So I pulled up my phone. I'm listening to my motivational, song. And I banged out the concept for today's video in just a couple of minutes. It was done. So can you see what happened there? Okay. I had a situation where something happened in my reality that didn't look good. I didn't like this woman yakking on the phone. I didn't like it. But instead of getting upset about it and feeding into it and fighting against it, I told myself, well, she's here for a reason. This must be working out for me. And her presence actually redirected me to do the thing that I actually wanted to do, which is to write the script for today's video. Okay? And so this is the message I want to give to you, is that when something pops up into your reality, don't assume that it's a bad thing. It is trying to redirect you somehow. If you accept that it's helping you, it absolutely will. It always, always will, because everything is actually working in your favor all the time. And as I was mentioning earlier, again, today, my new manifestation program is going to be going off of its brand new sale. So if you are someone who is interested in this particular program, it's not for everyone, okay? It's not a program that's for everyone with manifestation. It is specific for people who are either sales professionals or who own their own businesses, because I've been getting lots of questions from people on my live streams about how to attract customers and clients into their businesses, whether they're in person, over the phone, or online. So a lot of people have been reaching out to me dealing with issues of feeling rejection and how that feeling kind of lowers their vibe. It makes it harder for them to attract clients. I've heard a lot of questions about feeling overburdened, like I have to chase these clients all the time. They don't just come easily to me. Lots of people feel guilt about charging their prices. And there's all kinds of things that can go on when you're in sales that can make it tricky to attract customers and clients in. And so I really wanted to make this program because, as you can tell from this plug, I am somebody who does sales. And it's actually not my first sales job doing what I do now. I actually did work in phone sales for a while, and I also did in-person sales. And so I've really had the opportunity to work in this profession and figure out how to harness the energy of the law of attraction in order to magnetize customers and clients into my online business. And if you follow my work a lot, you probably know that I only work part-time. I don't work that much. And I make plenty of money through my online business because I understand the mechanisms that I'm going to talk about in this program. So this program is called Sales Magnet. Again, it just launched a week ago, and today's the very last day that you can get it for 50% off for its launch week. I will not be putting this program on sale again for at least one more year. So if you're interested, make sure to go ahead and check it out. I'll have a link in the description where you can go see what all is included, and you can see if you're a good fit. And if you are, again, make sure to check out today and use the code WIN, W-I-N, at checkout so you can get it for 50% off. Now, if you're not into sales and you like the idea of manifestation programs, I actually have lots of them. So feel free to go ahead and check out my links in the description. I have programs on manifesting abundance, manifesting fitness, manifesting a passionate career, manifesting weight loss. There's all kinds of programs and downloads that I have below if you want to check those out. And then finally, I also do have a membership program. So if you're interested in learning what all is included in my membership program, again, link is below. Thanks so much for watching today's video on how everything is actually working out for you. I really hope that you enjoyed it. And of course, I look forward to bringing you another one soon. Bye-bye.